Welcome to Archangel Revelations and Prophecies 444. This is Gat, your host. Now, a friend of mine, she had got an update on every information, but she has some angel card questions. So this is what we're going to do here. All right, the first one, let me see. All right, we're getting rid of everything. All right. So yeah, because it led to me really contacting her with urgency to basically say, get some type of reading, whatever you do, horoscope, would do something. All right, so just give me. I'm getting it. So that's what we need to know, because we said I feel something is going on. So that is what it's going to be. I'm gonna ask the angels. So give me a second. We're just trying to get all this together. Come on. All right. Well, all I'm trying to do now is make sure I get all the questions, which I think I did. Okay. So let's just ask the first question. All right, I'm gonna put this on pause. Oh no, I don't have to. Oh what? Give me a second. I'm just getting the questions together. This computer's just been acting real weird lately, man. Come on, man. Alright, so I took her questions just from talking with her and stuff. So I wanted to make sure I gave her the best questions that I could. So that's what I just did. First question I want to say, it's going to be two. It's going to be different how it's going to be asked. First question we're going to ask is, what would you like to advise her? And the second one will be, what would you like her to know? Those are two different things. One is letting something be known. One is just giving some type of advisory. Two different questions. I know they sound like the same question, but they're not. You had, like I said, I'm just saying that for everybody. You have to be very clear, and don't be afraid, to ask these questions if you feel a certain way. And I tell anybody, whatever the offer is, whatever offer you're going for, if these are questions you feel you need to know, ask them. Just be reasonable. Don't get crazy, but be reasonable, and we'll try to see what we can do as far as that's concerned. Alrighty, you will be hearing that thing. You'll be hearing the real, because you heard it a couple of times, but those were fakes. You will be hearing the real, what I call a tone or something, and then I'm gonna have to stop for a second so I can upload another video. Alrighty, welcome to Archangel Revelations and Prophecies. This is Gad. I know I already said that, but hey, just feel like saying it again. I'll be back with the answer. What would you like to advise her? Basically, is the question. Alrighty, I'm back. Now we're gonna look at the. What would you like to advise her? So, 3 cards. Pull the first card. Angel therapy. So you might got some health stuff going on. I don't know if you have health problems. Me and you have never talked about whether you have health problems. If we have, I don't remember. I don't think we ever have. But like I said, I know something's going on, and you yourself said something's going on, and you're intuitive too. So, you know, angel therapy. Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burden. So give your cares and worries to the angels. Allow them to take your burden. Don't worry. Give it to the angels. See, what I need people to understand something. Now, she's a wonderful woman, just to let you know. But I'm just saying, they're trying to help you. I see it every day. That's why sometimes I get emotional. Because I can see how people stay third dimensional. You want this great twin flame love, it's great twin soul love, and you want your life to change, but you don't want to give nothing back. You want to come and listen, you want to learn, you want to steal, you want to take, you want to apply the information, but you don't support no services, you don't give nothing back, and you think the universe is somehow going to bless you. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, they made sure I contacted this person right here. They made sure, because I kept seeing her name, but I really didn't want to bother her, and I didn't want her to think, oh, he just contacted me because he wants to make whatever. So I left her alone. But I was with somebody else, and I don't even know this person like that. And I just met this person, but we just talk. Like, she sends me a lot of emails, and I answer and stuff like that. But so me and her kind of bonded a little bit as far as that's concerned. She just has this really tough personality. It's real funny to me. And then she just starts telling me, yeah, I work at this job and blah blah blah. And it's an old lady or old people, and one of the old ladies really killed the other old lady, tripped her on purpose. And the old lady died. And nobody, like, they don't know that. But the old lady daughter that got murdered, because it is a murder, you trip somebody and they die, that's like a murder. So her daughter's been coming there regularly. And the daughter doesn't know why she keeps coming back, but she keeps coming. And she even gave the clothes of her relative who was murdered. She actually gave them to the woman that murdered her, because she doesn't know. But this daughter that keeps coming back that gave the clothes to that woman, same name as this person that's requesting this reading. So I was like, oh, I got to tell her. I was like, yo, you better do something. You better get a reading or do something, because there's something going on. And she said, yeah, I feel the same way. Let's get this reading. Point I'm making is these angels are looking out for you. But they can't look out for you if you're selfish. They can't bless you with a twin flame, whatever, breakthrough, or whatever you're looking for. When you're selfish, you're just stealing, but you don't give back. And that's why I warn people about that disliker mentality. You just out here maliciously disliking videos. They're going to get you. I don't know when. I don't know how. But if you don't repent, buddy, you'll see. You think you're crazy now. So don't do that. You want more. You don't want a third dimensional life, which is why you're out here listening. But you want to keep thinking third dimensional. You can't do that. What would they like to advise her? So they're saying, stop worrying, give your worries us, we'll take care of you. And also, he is the health angel. So don't forget who this is. This is Ariel. This is Raphael, the health angel. So he's telling you, work with your angels, but also make sure you are healthy. If you haven't had an examination or something recently, get one, or things like that. All right, you're about to hear that tone. But let's just go to the second card. What would you like to advise her? Ex angel. What would you angels like to advise her? Second card, chakra clearing, and that's Metatron, corresponds with Virgo, which is health. He's saying, call upon me, Metatron, to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. And if you know what chakras are, that's fine. You can find out that on online. And I do offer research service for those who want to get research through me, or maybe you're not a good researcher, or maybe you don't have time. If you have time, do it yourself. Okay, Virgo, chakra clearing. So Metatron wants to help you. The chakra clearing, which will also help your health. But worrying is not going to help anybody. That's the first and foremost. You got to really have a relationship with these archangels that you believe that they really want to help you, and they will help you. And again, we know the twin flame situation is hard. We know that it's not but the more you work with your angels, the easier to deal with it will become. And the more you change, you're forcing your twin to change. Alrighty, now I just gotta upload this really quick. Give me a moment. Third card. I don't want to pull a card yet because I like to be fully concentrating on the card in case the angels are trying to talk to me. So let me just upload this really quick and then I can pull a third card. Alright, now we'll go to the third and final card. What would you like to advise her? Jeremiah. Now, if you notice the cards, Jeremiah's card looks a lot like Raphael's card. Jeremiah's card, Life Review, looks a lot like Angel Therapy. So again, he says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. So I would definitely tell you to get a checkup, and don't be afraid to get a thorough checkup. Because, like I said, you're hearing about life, and I just got finished telling you about that other woman, same name as yours, is associated with death. Not saying anybody's dying. What they're trying to do is give you a warning to get that checkup. And they're talking about your physical health as well, but also your spiritual health. Make sure you're working with your angels. Because Raphael is a healer. See, he'll heal you. They'll heal you. They'll totally heal you. But you got to be working with them. Your twin flame relationship will get drastically better, but you have to be working with your angels. But again, you can't stay in third dimensional thinking. That's the worst thing you can do. And he deals with Scorpio. And we've been dealing a lot today with Scorpio, the 8th house. I did a lot of videos today because a lot of information is coming out. God is getting the real twin flamers ready. When I call you a real twin flamer, you're actually committed to some degree. It's not just, like I said, a lot of people, they think this is bubblegum astrology. You know, oh, let's go to the amusement park. Oh, let's put a quarter in the machine. Well, I know it's not a quarter anymore. It's been a long time since I was a kid. Probably like $2 maybe $10 now. No, it's probably $1.50 or something. Who knows? Let's put $1.50 in the machine and get our horoscope. And they really believe that. Well, some of that stuff is accurate, though. I don't mean to put it down, but it's still not going to be as thorough as working with somebody like me. All right, now Jeremiah Scorpio Life Review. So it's telling you to review your life, take an inventory of your life, and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Now, that was the advice. So let's put the summary of the advice. Summary. Get a thorough checkup. Get a thorough checkup. Work with your archangels. Work with your archangels. Always stay focused. Stay focused regularly, regularly as you can be. At least, I would say 7 times a week do your horoscope, but at least 3, at least 4. Stay focused regularly. With spirit, and spirit can be horoscopes, archangels, even prayer. It could be your particular faith, who you serve, but you want to be active. But you still always deal with the archangels because that's universal messages, and as you can see, it's different. A lot of times you should deal with spirit or religious. They tell you wait and be patient and have faith, but the archangels are pretty thorough, And it's just that twin flame. We want the answer now, but sometimes we're not ready for it yet. That's what it really boils down to. We're just not ready for it yet. And all of us, when you're lonely, you say, oh, I wish I had somebody. Oh, but then when you get them and you got to put up with their personality, you be like, oh, why I committed too soon? Or, oh, this person's drowning me. I need my space. So what would you like her to know is the next question we're going to ask the archangel. We'll be back with the answers. Now, in this card right here, the third card, not the one I'm about to pull right now, but the third card I'm about to pull in this deck that I just pulled, or whatever you call it, just draw, whatever you say. It wanted to come the last time a little bit, but it decided to wait to this time. So when we get to that third card, I'll mention that again. What would you like her to know? First card, Raguel. corresponds with Sagittarius, which is the healer or the house of your higher self. He says relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Argument and conflicts are being resolved now. So that's what they're like, you know, whatever you've been going on, some type of whatever, it's all being resolved. Relationship harmony, things are being resolved. What would you like to know? Second card. All is well. Jeremiah again. Jeremiah, who told you to get a life reveal, view, and balance. Get balance in your life. He's saying all is well. Everything is happening as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. All is well as it is supposed to. Hidden blessing. And again, I'm gonna stretch something out there. When you go en route or back to this examination that I'm advising you to get, you'll have some type of contact. Now I don't know what type of contact, but that might be part of the hidden blessing he's talking about. Just following the rotation of the cards. And let's see with this third card that was kind of acting kind of funny last time. So what do you have to tell us, Archangel? Jophiel. And she's the relationship card. Libra, the relationship card. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. Now you can always research Feng Shui on the internet. And again, I do research too. But learn what Feng Shui is. So Jophiel is Libra. Let me see. I'm just looking at something real quick. Alright, I want to get rid of this. Put this here. And then we'll keep going. There you go. Jophiel is Libra. The relationship, the 7th house. Jophiel. Libra. Clear your space. Alrighty, so now, what would you like her to know? Relationship harmony. Anything that seems like it needs healing. Raguel is promising you it will be healed. Jeremiah, which is Scorpio, which could be referring to twin flames because it's Scorpio. All is well as it's supposed to. Hidden blessings. And then Jophiel is Libra, which again is the 2, the scales or the twins, the relationship. The 7th house says clear your space. Use Feng Shui. So she is implying that if we have relationship issues, it might be because of the we need to clear our space. And also use Feng Shui. Alright. Next question. How can she connect with her twins? How can she connect with her twin? And I'll be back with their answers. Okay, question. How can she connect with her twin? First card pulled is Azrael. And it says, Counselor, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Now, what I'm getting from that card, Azrael corresponds with Capricorn, which can be your career house, your 10th house. But Capricorn. But again, because I just told you, if you go to get a checkup or something, you're going to be dealing with professionals. You know, I don't know how it is. I don't know what it is. But like we have professional buildings, or you know, you can go there for a dentist. There might be some doctor's offices in there, stuff like that. So I just got finished telling you that you may have some news, you know, en route or back. Going to the place or returning to the place, you might get some type of contact, some type of news. Because you say, how can you connect with your twin? And on this, you see like the higher angel coming down and working with this person, a counselor. So that's kind of like your twin is your higher self or whatever. It's kind of like some of these things you just have to understand. You could just be in an area that for some reason you're able to receive your twin better, their higher self. Like it's hard for people to understand stuff like that. So like a lot of people like to live by water, and there's a reason for that, because it's just your spirituality, your connections with stuff is higher, better communications. So that's what I said. I said you may have some type of connection or contact when you go there. And then it's, to me, even they're saying counselor, because of the questions that we're asking, it could be a literal counselor. How can she connect with a twin through counseling? But even like you do, what did you say, Reiki, something like that. But your discard was the thing that came counselor. How can you connect with the twin? So that's what I put down, counselor. Because that's what I'm getting out of this. See, your twin might be trying to contact you. See, we got to keep going back to what this female told me, because she's a twin flame. This female is an expert. Like, she's really unbelievably smart. And when I met her, she kind of had like a little chip on her shoulder. So that's what, because I stay busy. It's just I was always writing and doing charts or something. So I really don't, okay, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. Because I already know what I need to know. Just give me the information I need. Let me get started. That's my mentality. And, but she just had like a little air about herself. So that's what interests me. Like, who is her? Who does she think she is? And then and so then I asked her, because she was telling me, I think I want to do a twin flame natal chart, but I really don't know. I really don't want to be with this guy, not a twin. And I was cracking up, because that's a real twin flamer. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. So it was funny, but she was really tough. But I kept telling her I kept doing everything to convince her to go ahead and get the chart. You need to know. It's the same price. It's not like I'm trying to rip her off. It's the same price. Why would you just get a natal chart? And then a week or two will go by and you'll be wanting to feed your twin. Just get the whole thing. You had a whole thing. That's all I was telling, because it's the same price. It wasn't a sales pitch. It was just common sense. So first she didn't want to do it. So then I basically told her, I said, good. I said, go ahead, spend your money. I said, you think you're going to run away? You think you're running in front of the universe? You ain't running nowhere. All you're going to have is one chart. And after you finally get beat down by the universe and realize you got to get this information, you have to pay again. I said, so go ahead and pay again if you want to. And I stopped talking to her. And then she came back. She was like, okay, you're right. I'll get it. So I thought that was so funny. I even did a video on it, like humor. I said twin flame humor and shit. It was just so funny. But me and her got to be like good friends, like as far as internet is concerned. So she's the one that told me about the situation at a, nursing home, doctors, you name it. And that happened. So I'm telling you, now we're talking to you again. And the undertone is the doctor, like the doctor's office, professional office, or wherever you're going to get counseling. Like, let's not get technical, because you might go to a intuitive healer. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. Your twin is not only trying, you're not only trying to contact your twin is trying to contact you. And what a lot of people don't realize, I get other people's twins contacting me, like their higher self or their soul energy. They're contacting me because they want to meet you just as bad as you want to meet them. And they're trying their best. So I did one reading and the twin cried out and I couldn't even do it. Like, I really was losing energy. I was losing energy and stuff because I didn't know what was going on until I figured it out. Because this guy asked a lot of questions, and then he finally asked a question about his twin. And at that moment, I could hear her just screaming, like, tell him this, tell him that, I'm right here. She was going off. And then she told me to tell him to go to another card reader out here on YouTube. I don't know if he went. But this is what I mean about third dimension. Okay, let's say that card reader charges $10 for some questions. Now, you talking about you're out here asking about your twin soul and all that, but you're too cheap to spend $10 to find out? I mean, come on. How pathetic is that? Like, let's be honest. What are you out here for? So, I'm glad everybody's not like that. But all I can do is do the best I can do with whatever resources I have and things like that. But then I have to move on. And I let people know that. But it comes a time when you have to stand up. Like, you get your natal chart. Because now you know why you're here. You got the whole foundation. Maybe get some angel card answers. Because maybe they'll help you find out. Ask whatever questions you want. Get that answers. And then now you have a foundation to begin to rebuild your life on. And I did it. Ever since I've been out here, like about 3 years or more, I've been 100% transparent. So I came up from nothing. And a lot of people saw that. So it can be done. But we have to commit. You have to commit to this. It can't be a joke. You can't nickel and dime it. You can't try to send somebody a long ass email with all this stuff about your life and nothing attached to it. Like, you don't think I'm busy enough? And I remember one time I came out here, I was really stressed. I said, do you people want me dead? I said, I got all you people sending me this message, but ain't none of you giving nothing back. I said, do you want me dead? Don't you think I give enough videos and enough help? But like I said, I'm glad everybody's not like that. Okay, so how can you connect with your twin? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something about doctor or healer, maybe even a healer. Or he might call himself, or she might call herself a counselor. But you can definitely contact them. Second card. Spiritual understanding. This is Raziel, the Leo. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So spiritual understanding. So like you said, to connect with your twin, you would have to have a better spiritual understanding, and Raziel is helping you do that. And there goes the dove again. So a lot of people don't know how important. I got a video right there about the moon cycles and the dove. A lot of people really need to spend more time with that, because that's going to help you with your situation, that dove. All right, so esoteric information and symbols. Thank you, Archangels. How can she connect to her twin? And then Ariel says, your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dream into reality. Now, right away, you would say, hey, well, I didn't ask about material needs. I asked about my twin. But if you've been listening to more recent videos, I've been telling you how connecting with your twin actually opens up the way for money. That's the 8th house. That's why Jeremiah keeps showing up in this reading. And I've been showing you in the more recent videos how important that 8th house is. And when you connect with your twin, it's considered like the J or the Jupiter. And so that's why she's telling you about material things. So she's telling you follow your intuition, follow your higher self, and you'll meet your twin. That's the prosperity. So follow that intuition. You follow your intuition, manifest your dreams into reality. A great movie was Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger way back in the day. That had to be the late 80s. Had to be the late 80s. Or early 90s. Definitely way before 91. So it had to be late 80s, right before 91, around that time period. And this was a guy that was living a life, and he didn't know. And he went to some type of counseling, dream counseling or something like that. And all of a sudden he woke up and realized who he was. And they knew what they were really talking about was what we do, who we really are. We're trapped in this matrix and we don't know. But you have your higher self and other people contacting you through your dreams. And that's what Total Recall was about. And he finally woke up. He did that little dream thing. Like I said, he went to the doctor's office. The next thing he knew, he could remember. So that's what I'm kind of saying. Certain things you couldn't remember before. And when I say doctor, it could be anything. Any intuitive counselor or anything about higher self or anything like that. Aries, prosperity. Follow tuition. Follow intuition. All right. Now we said, how can she find her twin? This was one of her questions. And that's what we're going to ask. All right, give me 1 second. I want to do something. All right. Get this open here. Give me a second. I'm doing this. Waiting for this thing to open up. And it won't open up, so we'll do it later. Because this browser's trying to freeze. Okay, how can she find her twin? We will ask that question, and we'll be back with their answers. One card pulled. How can she find her twin? Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to open this thing up. I don't know why this thing is... This is just some crazy stuff. I don't know if they're having trouble online or whatever. I don't know. Give me 1 second. I just want to get this thing straight. I did a video. I said Twin Flame Hell, 8th house. And that one's doing really good. Really good. That's how you know I'm a twin flamer, because I know it could be hell. Alright. now. But everything happens for a reason. We have to remember that. And we don't know everything. Sometimes we think we know everything, but we don't. This is my dear friend. She reminds me of that a lot. So, all right. So now, how could she find a twin? One card pulled. I'm going to see what that card is. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, Pisces. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And Pisces is the archangel that brings them together because he brought Twin Flame Era together. If you want to see Twin Flame Era, you can go to Twin Flame Era, ERA, on YouTube. Twin.flames.era. Now, it might be flames singular or flames plural with an S. I don't remember, but you can go there. I was just there today to see if they came back because I have made a prediction that at least one of them will show up on that channel by July 31st, 11:59 p.m. They will not enter they will not enter the month of love without at least letting us know what's going on. All right, and I've been praying. I prayed over that channel today as well to see him come back. Okay, so Sandalphon, he's the angel that can bring the twins together through your dreams, and I keep telling you that's why I told you about what total recall, because that's what that was about. He remembered who he was through going to that doctor or whatever in that dream. So I think that's kind of, if you want to do that, that's what your twin, his higher self, is saying. That's the way to do it. Sandalphon, and those are gifts from God because your gifts from God happen to do with extrasensory perceptive powers. So you had to use your gifts. And that's the only card that came for that answer because I think they figured that's the only card that needed to come. So thank you, Sandalphon. Thank you, Archangels, for coming. Because one was how can she connect with a twin, and the other one was how can she find a twin. There's a difference. Remember how these questions are being asked because they're answering your question exactly how you're asking it. One asked for advice, they gave it to you. One asked for what do you want her to know? They told you. How can you connect with your twin? They told you how you can connect, and how can you find your twin? And they're saying you can use your extrasensory perceptive powers to find your twin. But Pisces is a spiritual, and Pisces is fueled by Neptune, which is the dreams. Next question is, if she needs any clarity, please provide it at this time. If she needs any clarity, and I'm going to put this in on anything, please provide it at this time. We'll be back with the answers. The archangels were very quiet on that question. If she needs any clarity on anything, please provide at this time. But there's always that person that he's going to critique anything just how it is. Because the places I used to go, they always said that, anybody can use a little extra, no matter how good they are, no matter what. Anybody can use a little extra. So this is what this archangel wants to just critique, give a little extra. And it is. I'm turning it over now. It is Archangel Azrael. But there goes that whole Capricorn thing again. And he says, comfort. He says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So he's trying to help you heal heart, say physically or medically and emotionally as well. So he's there. But we want to show where he showed up. See, it's funny because a lot of people do put angels in their houses, like the Catholic, but other faiths, they put a lot of angels in their houses. But with archangels, you actually get to know their name and you get to know who to call on for what reason. So that's why I like the archangels. Now you say, when was the last time Azrael showed up in your reading? So let's see, because there could be a connection. Same person that said counselor. I was going to need a counselor or a doctor. How can she connect with her twin, Azrael? And now he's talking about your heart. So he's kind of linking any feelings you might have. Because it will. Twin flame situations can affect your heart. It was really messing me up. Heart to heal. If she needs any clarity, please provide it at this time. They're offering comfort for your heart to heal. And And he's also saying that as your heart heals, you'll have better clarity. And then you ask the question, how can she connect with a twin? Azrael showed up again and said, counselor. Alrighty. Now, the last question to answer is, who is her twin? Who is her twin? So we're going to answer this question. Give me one moment. I'll be right back with their answer. 2 cards pulled. Who is her twin? First card of the 2. Oh, Haniel came. Now, I'll just read it first. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So if you had somebody in your life, maybe somebody was a little sensitive or something, they may be talking about that person. Sensitive. But she is the most romantic. Like, she's telling you, whoever it was, sensitivity, you know, the most romantic. See, it's the way you look at things. Not you personally, but the way people look at things. Because you could look at a guy and say he's kind of soft, but that same softness could be the same thing. That's very romantic, very passionate, very. That's why I tell everybody, slow down, give it a chance, because you never know. You never know. That guy that seems a little timid, because see that number 11, they're like nervous people, but they're really sensitive people. They're really good people, but number 11 tend to be kind of nervous and stuff. I'm not saying he's a number 11. I'm just making a point. But it's kind of because, you know, you act like 11 and twin, and the twin tower is 9/11, and on and on and on. So whoever it is, they're sensitive. I can say that because you asked about them. So that wasn't about you, because your question was, who is my twin? So she's just answering sensitivity. Second card, who is my twin? And again, that was Haniel that said sensitivity. Who is my twin? Jophiel. And they're both outdoors. Both of them are outdoors. And she's the Libra. Outdoors. So Jophiel says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So whoever your twin is, they're sensitive, and they're associated with outdoors. Anything outdoors, might even be gardening outdoors. Alrighty, so that's gonna conclude this Archangel question and answer. I want to thank the Archangels for coming. Thank God the Mother, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost, and thank our guardian angels who will protect us as well. This is Get Archangel Revelations and Prophecies 444. If there's any service you see out here that you're interested, whether it be research, phone consultation, natal charts, angel card answers and readers, twin flame analysis natal charts, birth natal charts, and whatever we offer out here, and the services are also in the description box as well, and you can contact me therein. God bless.